What's up, Guardians? How you doing today? My name is Pwn and I am your host. Hopefully the RNG is blessing you today. Now let's talk a little bit about something I thought of. Wait on 2-piece, and a 3-piece, and a 4-piece. Pwn puts his ass on the line. And speaking of ass, there's definitely some more than buckshot being bruised, am I right? So, okay, like, I had this really cool idea the other day when I was showering. You're like, bullshit, Pwn, you don't shower. It's right, you caught me. Showering for scrubs. I honestly... I bathe with bubbles and duckies. I honestly thought of this cool idea, and I was like, wow, this is so simple. Why have I never thought about this before, Pwn? And I don't know. Maybe there's like a hole in my awesome idea, you know, pot. I don't know. I was thinking that why don't Engrams drop in PvP? This game is trying to be different, trying to set itself apart. How many games out there actually have drops inside of games? Occasionally you'll find things like TF2 where things drop randomly, but not upon performance. And I was like, well, why don't, you know, people drop when you shoot them and kill them and stuff? I'm like, that'd be a really cool idea, a really cool concept. So I wanted to kind of shoot that and jostle it around for you guys. So I was just hanging out the other day. I was taking a shower and, you know, collecting spin metal, if you know what I mean, and washing away the Xur tears. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, there is definitely a lack of balance in Destiny, and we're not talking fusion grenades or fusion rifles, anything with the word fusion in it. We're not talking that kind of balance. We're talking, like, equal effort and time input for the reward process. I know it sounds pretty big. I tried to make that sound complex. Did I do it right? I don't know. I'm intelligent. So, I was thinking, like, honestly, it's unbalanced. Now, I can go into a Rock Strike and get a guaranteed blue Engram every time, maybe a Legendary or an Exotic, and it's quite common for me to get 2 blue Engrams from every Rock Strike. It's very common, not to mention the 1 or 2 you may even get on the floor from just participating in it. So 2 to 3 blue Engrams is about average for a Rock Strike, and you'll be lucky to get 2 or 3 blue Engrams in an hour. So for like 6 times the effort and time put in, you will average out what 1 Rock Strike will generally give you in terms of PvP rewards versus PvE rewards. That's pretty extreme. Now, why this is a problem is because, well, think about the armor. You know, things are already lopsided. If you want full 32 gear, you're going to have to participate in PvE. Some of the better weapons are available in PvP. They try to balance that aspect out. But if I need steel plating, I got to spend, like, 10 hours of Crucible just to upgrade 1 piece of gear fully. That's fucking ridiculous when I could do it for an hour or 2 in PvE. So, they really do need to kind of balance that out and make it a little bit more worthwhile for the people, because there are people that only play PvP. There are people that only do PvE, and then there are bi people out there. It's 2015. So, I'm thinking that they really do need to focus their priorities on terms of rewards. One group of guys that do PvE should not be able to benefit that much more, I guess, more heavily, if you will. Like, it's extreme, to be honest, the benefits of doing, like, you're investing your time into PvE over PvP. So I was like, why don't they drop the Engrams from upon a kill? Like, so what if I shoot a guy and I kill a guy and, you know, he's got like a 1 in 5 chance of dropping an Engram? Could be a green, could be a blue, maybe even every once in a while a legendary. But, of course, they need to drop a little bit more frequently than they do in PvE, to be honest. But that would also squash those bugs and those rumors. Man, I had a 40 bomb. I got 40 kills and 3 deaths, and I got nothing at the end of the rewards screen. I was thinking, like, what if they actually drop Engrams to it? Now, this is good, too, because at first I was like, oh, that'd be a horrible idea, because people are going to straight up leave capturing the C objective and run straight for a shiny little thing on the ground. But then I'm like, well, all blues return to the postmaster, and greens are kind of like the stepchildren of the Engram reward system. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I mean, nobody's going to run across the map and go for greens. Actually, I say that, but I would probably really expect it to happen a lot. But the way I'm looking at it is I think that would be a great thing to add into the game. I don't think it would be a problem. And this all stemmed from an idea that I had. I thought, you know, I was thinking to myself, like, well, this would be a cool idea to bring in a kill-confirmed game type to Destiny. Something, you've seen these games before, Blacklight, Call of Duty, that have, like, the dog tag requirement. But I was like, well, instead of, you know, having to pick up and retrieve or, you know, salvage a dog tag, it could actually just be an Engram. So that was the idea of that game type concept, you know, just you pick up Engrams, and that's how you win the game, and you play the objective that way. It's kind of a twist on, you know, traditional TDM or Clash, if you will. I thought that'd be a crazy idea, and then I was like, well, why don't they actually drop real Engrams? So if I drop a 40-kill game, I get rewarded for it, and there's probably a good chance there's going to be 1 or 2 blues on the ground, and maybe, you know, 3 or 4 greens or something. You know what I mean? That'd be a really cool idea, and you don't see that kind of thing from FPS anymore. And I really thought that was a cool idea, and I'm looking for feedback here. I need to be petted right now. just massage me. I need to know that that is definitely worth going for, and if it's a cool idea, if you guys think it's awesome. But I do think they need to prioritize reward balancing, and I'm not talking just like the RNG, but like somebody should be able to put the same amount of time in PvP and have the same odds of getting good gear as they do in PvE. There needs to be balance. We are not dealing with testicles and breasts here. There's not one bigger than the other. We need to make sure that our stuff are balanced. They need to be level and equal to each other. That's just how I feel. We're talking about equality. Let's do this. So, thank you guys for your time. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. I worked my ass off in this one right here to get sure I had no items whatsoever. And I don't know, it's just a concept. I don't know if it's going to be like a universal thing or anything like that, but I felt like it would squash the people that complain about not getting good drops or any rewards or anything like that. Those people that actually work their ass off get it. Maybe if you want to throw in some extra mix for the not-so-skilled players, maybe, you know, capturing an objective is equivalent to a kill, so maybe just capturing an objective will drop like a potential Engram right there on the plate for you. I thought it'd be a cool idea. Shoot back your ideas and your theories or any ways to, you know, twist this. If you think there's a flaw to it, if you think it'd be a bad thing for the community, let me know. Take that knee to the face, Mr. Guy. Ooh, God. So thank you guys for your time. Be sure to enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to go collect more spin metal. And, yeah, bye, guys. Bye.
Zone A lost. Only 5 minutes left. Zone A secure. The Crucible's no place for mercy. Zone A lost. Enemy captured Zone A. A single victory doesn't win a war, but it's a good start. Good work.